Now let's move over to the player of the week here. And the player of the week is going to be, you know what? You're going to go first here, mate.
You don't want me to go first, mate, because you know what competition it's coming from.
Okay, you're still going first, mate, because I've got someone that is an absolute barnstormer, mate, a barnstormer. But I'm going to have to wait. It's a surprise because everyone from their country right now is definitely listening. So you got to go with your player of the week.
Alrighty, so I have gone with Alex Fiedel for Wellington in their game up against Canterbury. They were able to win it in golden point time, 35 points to 30, but he just had a phenomenal game for me. And he did actually end up with a yellow card, which did mean he was off the field for 10 minutes. But other than that, when he was out there, 41 metres carried. This is a prop, ladies and gentlemen, number 3, tight head. And he was also 10 carries, 1 defender beaten. He scored himself a try and also made 11 tackles throughout that match as well. But he just looked dangerous with the ball in hand, was making meters, and he was just running it hard, running it straight, and was getting himself some good meters for his side, where they were able to beat Canterbury, who had actually Sam Whitelock, which was why I was mentioning it a little bit earlier on as well, because of the fact that the All Blacks, they were scattered throughout these teams. Also, Dane Coles playing for the Wellingtonian side, I should say, as well, the Lions there. They will both be heading north. Tasman, they had Shannon Frizzell. He is going to be heading up there as well in the near future for those games in the US and also in the Northern Hemisphere. But Alex Fiedel, there you go. He is my player of the week.
Mate, I'm going to tell you a fact here. I'm going to give you a fact. All right, and this is a fact. This player is better than him.
Okay.
This player is possibly the best player I've ever seen in my life. All right, this is possibly one of the greatest players to ever played. Right now, I haven't seen him play before, but I'm just thinking it. All right, just because of his name, and because he is the captain of his team. And usually, when you're a captain, I'm going to ask you a question. When you're a captain, are you usually pretty good? I
mean, at times. I know
when you're a captain, so are you insulting this player here? Are you insulting him?
I feel like you've kind of... I'm kind of curious at who it is, because it sounds exactly like someone as well, who I will mention after you said yours. Have I put it together?
It's not Michael Hooper, mate. It's not Michael Hooper, but Michael Hooper is still the greatest player to ever play the game of rugby union, right? If you guys don't know this joke, basically every time I go onto Hamish's channel, the Kiwi Lads, for one of his live streams, the first thing I say, I don't say hi, I don't say anything, I don't ask about the game, I say, has Michael Hooper come on yet? Or has he scored a try yet? Because that's the main thing that everyone wants to know. That's the question that everyone wants to know. But not right now, mate. The question that everyone asking, everyone in Poland is asking, is who is the best player on the planet right now? And that, my friend, is the captain, Piotr Zezutek. Piotr Zezutek from the Polish national team, number 8. Like I said, haven't watched him play before. Don't actually know if he did play in this game, but it does say he's the captain on Wikipedia. And like I said, I just think that name, it just resembles strength, mate. You know what I'm saying? It just resembles strength.
Good, yeah. It's an interesting choice. I feel like it's the most unorthodox one that we have had so far on the channel. And I said Michael Alatoa when he did hardly anything up against Tonga.
Did you not see Piotr Zezutek play against the team that they played this week?
And that was Ukraine, wasn't it?
That was Ukraine.
I'm just getting up the team sheets. So what was the name?
It was Piotr Zezutek. It says on Wikipedia that the captain
He did play. He did play.
Did he score a try?
Doesn't tell me that much. It's a European game. They don't let us know at World Rugby.
Well, you know, you would have thought they would. You would have to get that in every week. I have to get a little jab into World Rugby for not being able to allow us to watch these games. But yeah, that's my player of the week, man. And once we get an Instagram up and running for Rugby Down Under Podcast, we're going to start posting the photo of our player of the week. And I'm going to, when we don't have much rugby, mate, I'm going to find someone and I'm going to give him a shout out. And this week's shout out is Mr. Zezutek, the number 8, Piotr, the captain from Poland. But that's going to do us here for today, guys. Obviously, it's a much less we haven't gone for anywhere near as long as we normally do here on the Rugby Down Under podcast. That's because there is not much rugby on right now. So we are doing our best to still get you a podcast every single week here. We've got some guests coming up very soon as well, so do stay tuned to that. But I'm
going to have to interrupt you just quickly. I wanted to see whether or not he had scored a try. I've just watched the highlights of Ukraine versus Poland, like the very start, and the first try was scored off the back of the scrum by that man. So it's a decent shot in there.
Well, winner, mate. Look at me go.
He did score it, you know. He's done well. It was 5 metre scrum. He just broke off the back of the big man going down the blind side.
Mate, what did I tell you? What did I tell you, mate? The greatest buddy player of the week. This is why he's a player of the week, mate. I told you. I'm a psychic. I just get that feeling, mate. You look at the name, you're just like, wow, gee whiz. Now, you look at the biggest win for Poland. They've won 74-0 over Norway before. It was in 1994, probably a little bit before his time. I don't think he was playing in the team, but I guarantee you he was related to someone who was the captain in that team. So that's how good Piotr Zedzutek is. Just, gee whiz. I'm so excited that I got that right.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Wait, surely he didn't score the second as well.
Oh, no, he didn't, did he? That's actually ridiculous.
Wait up. Turn around, mate. Turn around.
If this is the truth, come on. Tell me. Give me the good news.
I'm waiting here. They're going to show us back. But I believe it was.
Oh, my God.
Once again, I believe he wears headgear. Here's the number. He did again. He scored 2 tries.
God. How good am I, mate? I don't even.
Moment. Surely we've got to see the third.
I am dead set. There's the most psychic rugby man ever. I'm gonna Google
The
this.
chances of that happening.
Mate, don't ever doubt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever. This is at this point where I say, I will utilize this for the rest of my life. I will utilize this for every time. He does wear headgear, by the way.
Yeah, red and black.
Yep, it is a red and black headgear. So he scored 2 tries in that game. Brilliant. Well, the first 2 tries too. So he actually does deserve the player of the week here. So if any one of you listening does know Piotr Zedzutek, then please let him know that the Rugby Down Under podcast in Australia and New Zealand, we are his biggest fans.